Any other cases top of mind?
Sure. Then I had a case that was very sad. It worked out for the guy. The guy worked for a body shop, and the way this body shop was set up in Miami, they had different bays. Mm-hmm. So depending on where they had to go, they would take golf carts to different parts of the area where they had to work on the cars.
Oh, okay.
So one particular day, he was a passenger and his boss was driving. They're going from one bay to another. Mm-hmm. And as they're coming back, the boss makes kind of like a sharp turn on like an incline.
Oh.
And my client fell out onto the pavement and hit his head. Suffered a traumatic brain injury.
Okay.
Very serious. He's having surgery. And while he's having surgery, close to that time...
Surgery on his head?
Yeah, surgery on his head, brain surgery.
Wow.
They were ready to deny the case. So I was working on this with one of my friends, and basically we said, if you don't let them finish the operation, we'll file a civil suit for wrongful death because you're trying to kill our client. And their whole defense was the guy tried to commit suicide. So one of the defenses in workers' comp is if you try to hurt yourself, including trying to kill yourself, you're not allowed to collect. But I figured of all the ways to try to commit suicide, falling out of a golf cart, I don't think would be one of them.
Yeah.
So we fought and we won. And we had to have experts. And it's just, it wasn't logical that this guy tried to kill himself when he had no past history of any type of psychiatric issues.
Was that the guy driving the cart?
Our guy. Oh, that was just the insurance company.
Who said that? Like, what was their basis? No basis.
They try to take statements from the people at the employer. Maybe there was one thing in a medical record that tried to say the guy was unhappy. Oh, so he's suicidal. We'll just use that as a defense.
It's terrible.
So it was terrible. This guy almost died, and they wanted to deny his care. And they ended up after litigating it, he got over $1 million because of the significant injury.
Wow. So he actually got compensated for
because he couldn't work because he couldn't work ever again. He was permanently disabled. That's the only way your case turns out to be of a significant value because under workers' comp you can't get money for pain and suffering. Okay. So it's basically wages and what future medical care you may need.
Okay, gotcha. Wow.
So that was sad, but it worked out.
He got $1 million lump sum.
Correct. It was a lump sum. I don't know if we had to do an annuity, but it was over $1 million settlement.
Was he able to walk and ambulate?
Yeah, he made a great recovery considering he wasn't like a vegetable. Okay. People like that would probably look at millions of dollars, and then you got annuities involved, and they need all kinds of assistance, maybe attending care. He wasn't to that level, fortunately. He made a great recovery considering, although his marriage fell apart. He doesn't get money for that.
Traumatic brain injuries. Yeah. Most common thing that people say is you had a change in your personality. And so